So 88th are changing out Lipe, who was playing defensive. They're going to change him out for a guy named Red Killer. We'll see how he does. But if he was the main defensive player, Lipe, curious to see if Bill will take that role, because he was playing that at the end. Otherwise, we'll see if Red plays that new defense, or maybe they won't even have a defensive. I have a feeling if 88th put a 6th man on offense, they might be able to actually score a flag. So we'll have to see how this thing's go. The mission area is limited. If you saw those yellow flags, and also on the map there's lines, everything outside of the map is a kill box. I once was a PvPer like you, then I took Liru's butterflies to the knee. Or to the face. Fair enough. I don't know, like, I was on the fence about this at first, but honestly it's been really cool to watch. It's been a really nice opportunity. I've gotten a lot of cool stuff. We have this tilted thing now, which I'll showcase more in the Star Wars op, where if I tilt my head, my character does shit, which is really cool. So it's, you know, it's one of those quality of life technologies like track IR. But you know, this one, everyone knows I don't like advanced medical menu. I prefer the regular ace medical, you know, to look at people's limbs. Like, these are the types of things I really like. But you know, tilted, especially for like disabled gamers, you know, this is a really cool piece of tech. They do have a Kickstarter up, but they already smashed their Kickstarter goal. But if you use the tilted command, it'll bring it up, link to it. And, you know, more money is always good, because it means they can get more product more quicker. And, yeah, I'd say go check it out, because it's pretty cool. What game mode is this? This is a custom version of Capture the Flag made by Esports Masters, who are the official creators and sponsors for this tournament. Or, I guess you could call them the hosts, but they also sponsor it, make it, you know, blah, blah, blah. So, yeah, it's a nice game of Capture the Flag. And again, I'm on a 5-minute delay, so I'm sorry, chat, but, you know, it's to prevent people from cheating. And, by the way, this is, the music is a YouTube playlist. I still need to download this one. It's Epic Celtic Music Mix. And it's green background and everything. Fun fact, I'm half Irish, and once in a while I like to dive into this version of music. So, anyway, 88th are now going to be Blue 4, which in my opinion have the better defensive spots, while TTT are going to play Op 4. So I'm going to be really curious to see how this matches up. In terms of the entire scope of things, it's still anyone's game. If TTT were to score a flag and 88th don't score, then TTT will win the tournament, because this is best out of 2 rounds, based on, you know, how many points each team gets at the end to keep it even, because, you know, one side might have an advantage, and so there's a, you know, a grand total of points taken at the end. So there will probably be I don't think there'll be a warm-up round, actually. We're just going to go right into it. So these yellow lines dictate the border. These slightly dimmer yellow lines, this one's actually slightly darker, and this one's slightly dimmer. Odd. Oh, it's because it bleeds into the blue 4 and Op 4, that's why. These are the spawn zones, and then that's the spawn border. So, looking at how these guys kit, we'll start with the 88th over here. Again, 6 on 6 back here in their spawn. They can choose their weapon. They can change it out anytime. From what I've seen, they have access to 5.56 weaponry that you mainly see the AAF use. You have the 6.5, both the MX and the Kabita caseless, and you also have access to the 7.62 Mark 14. Not the older one, mind you, like the futuristic one. So each gun has its perks, but again, I'm a favorite of the Mark 14, because that thing can just deck people. But I find it interesting to see how the 88th have mainly been going for 5.56 weaponry. It's been really working out for them. Oh, also there's some TARs that the FIA use. But I have seldom seen that, so Phelps is the one using that. Nice. Alright, meanwhile, to quickly check over here on TTT in the last 3 seconds. 2 7.62s, ACOGs, that's ARCO on a Kabita. But yeah, more heavier weaponry from what I've seen. and they're off. So I'm going to be really curious to see who comes over to play defense, who's going to stick to offense, what's going to be each side's strategy, and who's going to ultimately get the most points. So I just heard a gunshot go off by one of the 88th Blue 4 guys. I think that was just a misfire, because that sounded like it came from Krug, but he was in no position to fire. Yeah, because there's a wall right there. So it looks like Red Killer, he's looking around this spot, trying to find a defensive role, or he might be going offensive. Still too early to tell. Looks like Kino is going to play the defense. Again, my preferred position would be to sit down right there. First blood, by the way, goes to Kex for killing Bill in mid. Destiny coming around the corner. Phelps is right here, also checking around the cemetery. Phelps turns around, hears Bad Destiny's footsteps, and sprays him in the fucking back with that TAR 20. TAR 21, actually. So quite a few deaths on all sides go out. My man Carl gets killed by Krug. Those two have been going at it right here. And Pitt is going prone watching this little alleyway right here. Interesting. So Krug throws a grenade over. Oh, that grenade lands perfectly. Oh. I think Krug might have... I think he probably saw him through that little slit right there. And just knew to throw the grenade and just knocked him out. So 288th guys get the kill. Looks like Red Killer and Kino are going to be playing it defensively today. Red Killer, he's trying to find a good vantage point towards mid. Meanwhile, over on the other side, I know Dodo's still here. And he is, yep, playing defensive. He's going to be watching from this window. Again, on the Op4 side, I really don't have a preference for where you'd want to play D, but you have a lot of different windows close by to do it from. So you just got to keep changing your spot. Meanwhile, Bad Destiny gets killed by Phelps. Nope, Phelps is also dead. Looks like they traded. Yep. According to that roster, they definitely traded. Some gunshots are heard from over here. I'm unsure where those things went. You know, what they were shooting at. Pio comes out. Bill pokes his head out. Mows down Pio. Looking at the map overall, we have Lord again. Excuse me, being the main offensive weapon. Kex puts him in his place. Bill coming up mid as well, and he gets put in his place as well by, I think that was, yeah, that was Kex again, getting that double kill. Nice. But overall, yeah, Blue 4 has been really locking it down, because they know even if this is a tie game, they won the first round, so they have the luxury of playing it safe and playing it defensive. Yeah, Arma is a sandbox game. You can turn to anything, you know? Halo, Esports, Star Wars, Zeus, you name it. And again, I'm using Splendid Camera because Zeus interfaces can actually cause a bit of lag and desync when it comes to this stuff. Also, you probably don't want to see people accidentally spawn in units and shit. So Splendid Camera just ensures that the match is even. So Kex trying to get some shots on Lord. Misses that grenade throw. Kex is going to pull around on the left. And he gets killed. No, he trades with Lord. Also, Bill traded with Bad Destiny. We've been seeing a lot of even trades going on right here. This is going to let Pio get a bit close. Pitt, meanwhile, is in the building adjacent to Krug. And I think Krug knows because he is slowly pieing around. He probably hears Pitt's footsteps. Oh, yeah, you can hear those footsteps. They probably both hear each other right now. And they're trying to find out where each other is. And those footsteps are interrupted by Red Killer killing Pio as he came close to that spawn. Probably from that window. So, yeah. 88th are now just focusing on a very big defense strategy of two men on the flag. Red is playing more of an aggressive defensive, coming a bit more around, while Kino is locking that flag down. And Op4 only have Dodo on defense. He's been a guaranteed defensive player. But again, Op4 needs to score some touches here. TTT, otherwise Blue 4 will win based on the results in the last round. Also, Sai, 6 months with that tier 2 sub. Thank you so much, man. I hope you keep enjoying everything, man. Welcome to the Sergeant Club. Alright. Meanwhile, Kruger was getting stuck on that debris right there. That sometimes happens. Carl, my man, locking down that set of boxes. I've been noticing how Krug is running like this. I think that's so he can quickly move his head around if he spins to make it harder for him to get shot. which is a really dirty strategy, and that was him trying to run up the stairs and my camera not catching it properly, so it looked like he was clipping back and forth. That's a really evil tactic to fix his, basically to change your head out. Krug heard those footsteps. He's running back around. Kill. Holy shit, he just traded with Pit again. That's what I love about Arma, too. There's a lot of even trades that can be made. It just means both players are just that good. But again, like, unlike games like Halo or Call of Duty, where you can sometimes take a few bullets before you go down, Arma usually gets shot once or even twice. At times, you're dead. So if both people pull the trigger at the same time, they're both dead. Meanwhile, Kex gets Bill right there. He's trying to line up to that flag. Who's over here? My man Carl also trying to get close. Playing it defensively, though. He needs to time it with Kex because Red and Kino are playing it defensively, so they're going to need more people to come around and help them. But seriously, what Op4 needs to do is hide in a building, wait for Blue 4 to pass, and then attack the flag, but they need to time it with each other. They're all in the same TeamSpeak channel. Blue 4 and Op4 are in their own TeamSpeak channels respectively, so they could do it. They could time it. They could strategize, but so far it's just been kind of running in when you get the chance. So Phelps gets Kex right there. Carl goes for Krug, kills Krug, and now he's going to come back around. He's copying Krug's strategy. Look at that. He's leaning now as well. Interesting. Also, by the way, they're all locked to first person, by the way, because you wouldn't want any of that third person pine over wall bollocks in your PvP now, would you? 5-minute delay. Kabita, Kabata, Kabeta, however the heck you say that gun. I'm sorry. Grenade goes off. Just a dud. I think they thought they saw movement, or maybe they saw these guys, but they were a bit further back. Excuse me. In the future, when I do these, Kex goes down again. I really need to have like a glass of cider or something to help with my throat. But that's probably why commentators have those glasses of water. That's purely for them, right? Pit, meanwhile, gets a flanking shot on Lord. Carl in the open right now. He's going for that flag. Red, here's those footsteps. And I think he just tried to get some shots off. Throw a grenade up there. Throw a grenade up there. No, Carl! Just got shot in the leg by Krug. Oh, Carl's dead. Oh, well. Sorry, Carl. What I also like about this PvP mode is if you try to lone wolf up to that flag, you're going to get your ass handed to you. So, again, strategies that are currently being executed. Op4 TTT are just trying to get up who they can to that flag to at least score touches to win the round. Blue 4, 88th, are playing it a bit more defensively. There we go. Bad Dragon. Wow. Wow. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I love about PvP. This has happened multiple times. And Kino keeps turning around to check the door. You know that FBI meme where the guy's hiding in the cabinet as the SWAT guys, or not FBI, but the SWAT meme. When the SWAT guys are going through and it shows the guy in the cabinet hiding and he's smiling. The SWAT guy's like yelling something. This is what I'm thinking of right now. They're trying to find him to prevent him from getting that flag, and he's just hiding right there. But again, as you can see, 88th are playing a really big defensive strategy. TTT are just trying to get that flag, because if it ends in a stalemate for this round, 88th will win the competition based on the results in the first round. So Kex tried the cross, and Bill gave him a full thing of lead right there. And Bad Destiny killed Kino. Right there! Got the flag! Go, go, go! Oh, shit! And Lord mows him the fuck down! Bill gets mowed down. Lord returns the flag. Pyle and Carl. I don't know why Carl's ran away. You gotta go. You gotta go. That should have been timed better. I just spooked my mic. I'm sorry. But Pyle and Carl should have been right here to cover. Pit with the flag as soon as he ran out. That left a small space right here for Lord to immediately reposition, kill Pio. Oh, that could have won it. That strategy could have won it, but Pio and Carl were not in position. Oh, that could have been so much better. Meanwhile, Lord taking advantage of that little hill, this little slab, I'm going to call it, which puts him over this wall, and he kills Carl and Pio. Oh, Oh, man. At least for the sake of the round, TTT are winning, but they're still down 3 touches from the previous round. So they need to score 2 more touches to at least tie everything up. Because if they can do that, then we'll at least have some sort of sudden death. Meanwhile, Pitt is dead. Okay, well, he tried. And Red, I'm trying to find where he is, if he's respawned. Yep, so he's, again, going to be playing it defensive. Oh, that could have worked so well. That could have worked so fucking well. So Lord and Bill are pushing up. Bill going in this building. Pio doesn't hear his footsteps. Destiny coming around. I can hear his footsteps. Bill's going to pie that building. Ho, ho, ho! Destiny sidesteps on the left and shoots Bill as Bill shoots him in the face, and they traded with a chest shot right there. Really interesting. Lord is dead. My man Carl got him. Where's my man? And he's over there now. But again, really good strategy that TTT showcase. Have a guy or two hide. Have your backup come up and cover your retreat. But only if you get lucky and actually manage to get the flag and run away beforehand. So Kino, he's gone to the same spot. He's closed that door again. He's going to be even more vigilant about checking that door. You notice he's checking it every second he turns. He does not want to get ambushed like that again. I'm surprised he didn't hear those footsteps going into that building. So Pitt must have gone in there stealthily or something. Phelps getting mowed down by Pio. Grenade goes off. Pio's going to heal himself. Any damage he took will help heal him. And Dodo mows Kex down. Man, Dodo is not risking anything there. Any footsteps he hears, he's going to turn around and shoot Kex in the fucking face. I will say this. I think that's only the second case of friendly fire I've seen for this entire match today. Normally there's been a bit more, but hey, that's what you expect in the finals, right? Meanwhile, notice how Carl is now walking slowly so his footsteps aren't heard. I think TTT is starting to catch on that 88th are really honing in on their footsteps to try to get an advantage there. Meanwhile, Pitt and Krug. Krug knows he's there. He's walking, though. Krug already knows he's there. Gets shot in the ass. Pitt tries to turn around to get a quick 180, but does not do it, and Krug gets the advantage there. Meanwhile, Pio gets the kill on Bill and Lord. He's getting shot from behind, though. Pio going for that triple kill. Kex trying to cover him. Phelps running around. He's trying to buy time for his team to respawn and push back in. Phelps goes down. All right, we got a 4-man push. Only Kino is guarding from the same spot. Red's also covering from that window. We might be able to see it again. I don't think it's going to be in time, though, because here's Bill, here's Lord, and here's Crew. So TTT needs to pull a miracle here. Kino camps that door. Here's Bad Destiny coming. They're down to 3. I don't know. Carl put some shots down on Killer. Lord, I think, just smacks Kex. Yep. Pio puts some shots down range. Kills Lord. We're down to 2v3. Looks like Krug is already going offensive. Alpha 1-5, whose Pit is going in as well. I don't think they're going to be able to recover because now Phelps is going to hunt down whatever was left here on Pit. Who's Pio. He's going to make that even trade. He gets shot in the garbage as Phelps goes up. Nope. And that offensive push was quashed. Kruger makes an even trade with Pitt. Yep. Really good attempt by TTT. But again, 88 knows as long as they play defense, I think they're going to win this competition. Is there medical or self-treatment? Yeah, so each person has a FAC or 2. And they can heal themselves back up to 75%. But again, that doesn't that only matters if you're like really critical, like crippled or something. Because you'll die in 1 to 2 bullets anyway. So, do you want to spend time healing yourself, or do you want to keep pushing? Those are the questions you got to ask yourself, especially when you're really close to the enemy flag. And those are just some of the decisions you got to make during PvP. Lord, keyholing from that corner between those little, the little, I don't know what you'd call that, like a frickin' gazebo of some sort, but it's attached to the house. Who the fuck knows? But he, basically, what I'm trying to say is Kex got his ass beat by Lord right there. So, Destiny and Pio coming up mid again. Lord is on the slab. He hears those footsteps. Pio comes around sprinting. There's a double kill. Oh, I saw it coming. Oh. Nope, it looks like Bill killed Bad Destiny instead. I thought that was a double kill. Nope, Bill was right behind to cover 88 as he made the further shot. And a really good execution. You saw that poor body get slouched over. And now Lord, Bill, and Phelps are trying to do an offensive movement by the side I like to call Cemetery. Kex is right here and waiting, though. And he gets Bill. Hearing those footsteps on those sprint. You get really loud footsteps when people sprint. Meanwhile, my man Carl comes around, kills Red. And now I'm wondering if he's going to try to hold that flag down. Again, Carl being really close to that flag. We have Kex coming up. Kex dies to Phelps. Pio and Destiny are coming up. Carl, my man, if you can somehow hear me, which I know you can't because I have a 5-minute delay, you need to stop killing people and hide for like a minute and a half. Oh, fuck that. Never mind. You just got a fucking triple kill. Go, Carl. So Bad Destiny coming around this door. Shoot! Bad Destiny, knowing Kino's in that spot with that door closed, goes in. He gets the flag. He's gonna pull back with that flag real quick. Alpha 1-1 Phelps. He's gonna run back to try to get it. Destiny's going for it. Pio and Carl trying to lock down that spawn. Phelps has turned around. Destiny might get shot here. Oh no! 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 Oh shit! Flag's gonna get returned. Pio is he still alive? Nope, he's dead. Oh, that is a second touch. TTT still has 15 minutes. They can tie up the game in touches if they get a third touch. That was a really good move. So, as we're seeing now, really the roles have swapped. In the first round, TTT was playing defensive with this side, and 88th were being really aggressive. Now we've seen that completely flip-flop, and now TTT's being aggressive, and the 88th still trying to play a hard D. They should probably consider starting to go offensive at this point a bit harder. Take one guy off of D, either have Kino or Red exclusively play defense, because really it's just a 4v5 in the middle, and it's really been showing. It's really been showing. So Phelps exchanging shots with Pio. Phelps spraying down on Pio's spot. Pio manages to land a shot through concealment. Really nice spray right there by Pio, but damn. I think Bill just threw a grenade. I saw it flash white. Yep, there's the grenade throw. Bill, nope, that wasn't Bill getting shot. That was Pitt getting 2 kills. Tried to run around again to lock their spawn point down, but doesn't seem to make contact. Kex coming around, shoots Bill in the back. Nice. And now he's getting shot by Phelps. Phelps is firing through that window, and god damn, Phelps shot him through. Nope, that was Lord. Where did Lord get him from? Oh, from this building right here, through those windows. Nice, yeah, because he was on the second story. Alright, makes sense. So yeah, I think TTT could tie this up, possibly even win it, if they get another touch. So I'm trying to see how 88th are locking it down. Again, they're having Red and Kino. They're keeping with that strategy. But again, if TTT do another dedicated push with 4 guys and they're able to clean people up, they could potentially tie this up. We're seeing an even trade, Pitt and Krug going at it. And it looks like Krug won that firefight, so that's going to let Krug push up to about right here before Pitt respawns. Carl, my man, slaps Krug's ass and says, fuck no, you ain't pushing up anymore, and tags him. Meanwhile, Pio also hits Bill. And we're seeing Lord now waste Pio. Carl just saw his friend die. He's got to be careful. Come on, Carl. Did Lord just shoot Carl through that window? Wow, talk about keyholing. Lord is probably the strongest player I've seen tonight in terms of his constant pushes, how close he gets to the flag, how many people he takes out. I'd say Kex is probably a close second. And then Phelps has also been a very strong player. Same with Krug. TTT side, Pitt's been doing really well, to be honest. Dodo, really good at locking things down. Hasn't been 100% though, and that's cost his team a bit. I'd say Kex and, yeah, Pio, Destiny's been doing... Everyone's been really good tonight. Lord gets mowed down by Bill! God, when you're that good of a player, The only thing stopping you at that point is your own fucking team. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Keck's coming around. Moves his head, matrixes Bill's bullets, and frickin' sprays him down, which is really interesting, because Keck sprinted around. Bill was locking that side down. I do not know how Kex won that firefight, and it looks like Kex wasn't even wounded. That's crazy. So yeah, TTT have definitely changed up their strategy. When they get close to the flag, they just start walking, so people in the buildings can't hear them. Phelps and Kex having a firefight right here. Krug manages to kill Pitt, but Pitt gets him with the frickin' Marathon, whatever the fuck, Marathon, it's not Marathon, but, you know the perk in Call of Duty where you drop a grenade when you die? Martyrdom, whatever the fuck, basically, they traded, and Kyle got a death from the grade. Lord gets shot in the back as Kex, or excuse me, Lord shoots Kex in the back as Kex was trying to find Phelps, who ran around right here. Meanwhile, Pio has pushed up. Bad Destiny is down. Phelps mows down Pio, and that's another TTT offensive completely thrown under the dust. Oh, Pio shot. Oh, he shot Bad Destiny. There's about, yeah, less than 10 minutes left. I mean, a touch every 10 minutes. I think TTT could get it back, but that's keeping in mind Dodo keeps playing his defensive game. TTT has been really good at keeping most of the action around mid towards the 88th site, but Phelps, I think, is looking to change that. He's running around on the side. I'm not sure if he's going to engage Kex or not. Nope, he's going to leave Bill to keep the engagement. That's going to keep Phelps in stealth. Stealth decides to engage Pio. Again, when you're that close, I wouldn't open fire on people. I would just keep trying to sneak up to that damn flag. Because, see, look at that. Bad Destiny knows Pio got shot from this side over here, and now he's going to go try to find Phelps. And, you know, he's going to tell his entire team. And then, boom, Bad and Phelps trades. But again, Bad spawns right there and has less distance to walk than Phelps. So two things I trade is, number one, people's tactics. They need to be more concise. They need to hide people close to the objective. And number two, you need to be stealthy getting to your objective if you're the only one going in, because otherwise you're not going to make it that far. So, back to the action here. Lord looks like, if he's still alive, yep, he's locking down mid, looking at those gunshots. Pitt was with somebody, and they traded with a 88th guy. And Bill, he is watching mid, trying to find that flag, unaware that Dodo is right here and waiting. Holy shit! This is why PID is important. Dodo just ruined his window. Crippled Bad Destiny as Bad Destiny somehow killed Bill. I'd be curious to see if Lord's going to try to take advantage of that, but instead it looks like my man Carl is trying to stop him. Carl, what were you doing? You had him. You fucking had him. What were you waiting for? Carl! So now there's no one playing defense. Bad Destiny might hear those footsteps. That, if Carl wasn't there and Lord ran in, killed Bad Destiny right there and stole the flag, that would have been the game. I can virtually guarantee you that would have been the game. So now, Dodo's firing. He's traded out to a GMG launcher instead. He is shooting grenades up on that window. And he actually got Lord with fucking... Wow, fragments through... Wow, that's impressive. I guess Lord was just in the room when it got hit with a 40 mic, and that was his demise. Pio running around, kills Phelps, and then gets shot because Bill and Kruger were waiting for him right there. Lord was also right there. Interesting to see how 88th made that push and almost got the flag. It's a yeah, alright, patio. We call him a patio, you're right.
Send in GOAT Team 6 now.
Hey, GT, 9 months with Twitch Prime. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, I think I'm doing a decent job, Caxon. Kex and Bill seem to be both like nemesis to each other. I mean, I'm surprised Bill didn't get a hit off of Kex right there. But yeah, GT, I hope you keep enjoying everything, man. Really do. Thank you so much for all your support. Cooperate operationally. So Pitt coming around with the 7.62. Krug is also playing a defense now. But this is more of an anti-spawn point cap right here, because notice it's not overwatching that flag. TTT have 5 minutes to score another touch. And I'm hearing more gunshots back and forth. That was Pitt shooting off. No, Pitt was killed by Krug who came around. Interesting. So Pio now running around. Chemo locking that door down. Knows not to keep it closed now because they're just going to shoot through that door because he keeps using that same spot. Pio unfortunately gets shot. Kex gets shot. Lord really loves using that building to play an offensive defense where he stages and then he starts pushing on the enemy point. If you want my honest prediction right now, I see a tie game. I don't see TTT winning this round, but I potentially see TTT getting a lucky touch and tying it up 3 touches even from round 1 and round 2 scores. So Carl and Bad are up. These guys really need to sprint. Something's got to give. Dodo has to possibly go on offense. Lord shoots Destiny in the back hearing his footsteps. Carl, meanwhile, killed Krug. Those two are nemesis today as well. Bill is trying to watch over in that direction where he heard those gunshots. But otherwise, I mean, really, TTT needs to rally 3 or 4 people again and just push mid. That, honestly, the easiest strategy they could do right now is that. Because notice how 5 minutes remaining, 88th is now purely playing defense here. I see Phelps. He's playing an aggressive defense where he's trying to lock down mid from that side. Kex puts a few shots on Bill. Doesn't score the kill. Actually, no, I think Kex was firing down here instead. Possibly at Red. Yep, Red gets killed by Kex, so Kex is going to run down. Bill possibly waiting for him. Meanwhile, Pio died in that corner. And Kex gets killed by Bill. Again, those two are really big. That's probably the nemesis fight of the night is between Bill and Kex. So Phelps, he's pulling back. Yeah, again, he's playing an aggressive defense. Probably heard that grenade get thrown. Puts a grenade on that patio. Phelps is right here, checking that building. Phelps might go on the balcony to try to get him. Nope. Destiny crossing in the open. Bill probably heard him. Yep, he's trying to pie out. Phelps comes out, shoots him in the back, and Destiny trips on his own stamina. Now it's up to Pitt. He's running around. Red is going to hear those footsteps, so he's going to start poking out. Kino is watching that door. Tries to get the touch. He gets the touch! He was able to finish that animation before Kino killed him. And they just tied up the game with 2 minutes left. That was incredible. Pitt, I think, just saved TTT's chances of possibility of losing. And now it's 3 touches in the second round for TTT. 3 touches went to the 88th in the first round. It's a tie game. It's a tie game. Is Liru a commentator now? An edgy pillow now commentating? I did release a pillow. It was pretty funny. You can actually scroll down and buy one, by the way, but I won't judge you. It'll only come up with a funny pop-up. There goes the blue flag being returned. Oh my god, Pitt. Kino has to be kicking himself. He missed that shot literally point blank. Kino was able to finish the animation. That is just incredible. Absolutely incredible. TTT, yeah, we call him Trouble and Terrorist Down. Everyone's saying 5 minutes ago, yeah, Carl probably did something silly. Oh yeah, he probably failed to get the flag. Anyway, Bad Destiny hits Lord. Now, there is about 1 minute and 10 seconds remaining. So I think TTT is now just trying to charge to get that flag. Hits Bill. Phelps is up here. Probably hears Bad Destiny via his footsteps. Shooting him in the back. Let's see if Bad Destiny turns around. Nope, he got shot through the wall. That's also what I like about Arma. The bullet penetration. You can actually kill people with like proper bullet penetration instead of that Call of Duty bullshit. Pitt running around. Kruger's gonna hear him. Mows Pitt down. And I think that just stopped TTT's chances of possibly winning. It's gonna be a tie game even. So we are gonna probably go into some sort of sudden death. Why did your stream last night think Nicole's was Lindsay? I have no idea, Nicole's. I'm sorry if they did. Yep, and there's game. 3 touches to TTT.
So let's give him a warm welcome, shall we?
Yep, so Op4. I put that inside. But yeah, Op4 won that one. It's a 3 touches too. It's a tie, no winner. GG. God damn. So the 88th have been the champions each round. So I'm actually curious to hear this because I asked them if this was going to be best out of 3 rounds. But that was absolutely incredible. I don't know how it's going to play here. I don't know if we're going to call it as a tie or if they're going to... if we're going to have a vote. Looks like there is a map change going in play.